Hey guys, okay, so this is what I decided to do. Like, I'm gonna be like doing a mix of recording my reactions to PLL and like doing recap videos like I'm gonna do for the latest episode. And I got my little notes right here, like of all the things I want to go over with you guys. Because my reaction to this previous episode is not very good. It's not very entertaining, but oh my gosh, you guys, so much happened in this episode. I'm so excited to like talk about it with you guys. If you see this wire, I'm recording my voice on GarageBand so I can get like, yeah. Anyway, okay, so I am going to be making like a lot of references to the Pretty Little Liars after show because a bunch of four awesome girls who love PLL as much as I do, and they like always talk about the episode that night, so it's really cool. You guys should go check it out. So I'll be making a lot of references to them because some things they talked about I want to bring up and put my own little thought in them. Anyway, okay, so the biggest thing tonight was Allison's murder in my eyes, and a lot went down with that. Like, I don't know if it was like she was just messing with the girls or like when she was getting arrested, like she kind of warned them. She's like, if you guys, who's gonna protect you guys when I'm gone? And then when Tanner comes, she's like, go a step back. And she's like, don't say I didn't warn you. I honestly do believe it was a legit warning. Because, I mean, yes, Allie's been sketchy throughout the season. I want to know what happened to the old Allie. The Allie from the first like few episodes. That Allie I liked. She was nicer. She was more determined on working as a team. But then I guess the whole meltdown with Emily once she ID'd Cyrus, I guess that just ended it all. But anyway, if you hear like squeaking, that's my dog. I got a new puppy, so that's him. But like when so we see the police lights flashing, we see Allie coming to get a with a bag and a whole bunch of like stuff in it. I don't know. And it looked like the same bag that they got from Jason in the previous season. I don't know. But like she had looked at that picture Jason showed her earlier, and I don't know if she took it or not. She probably didn't. And when she's running out into the back, the girls are like, she's like, move, let me go. And I like it. I love that Hannah was the one who said this. And she's like, no, Allie, you killed Mona, and you're not going anywhere. So, like, because Mona was her best friend, Hannah's best friend, so it makes sense for Hannah to say that. And then she's like, who's going to protect you guys when I'm gone? And Spencer gets a sharp tongue. She's like, shut up, Allie. They're not afraid of her anymore. They're not afraid of Allie anymore. They're just ready to end this game. They're so determined to pin this whole A thing on Allie, to end it. Once Allie gets arrested, all of it's going to be go away. It's like, no, guys, that's not, we should know by now, that's not PLL. We think we know who A is, and then the writers will turn us on our heads. We should know that. And then, okay, so I need to point this out. I don't care if you guys, I really don't know if you guys care or not, but I'm, for the Emerson fans out there, I've noticed that, I don't know if Emily was the only one, but like while Allie was getting arrested, Emily was like, it looked like she had swallowed or like shifted her body, like she was like, either it hurt her to see Allie getting arrested, or she's like, finally it's over, or she's like, oh my god, Allie, I can't believe you made us do this. And like, I felt bad for Emily. I mean, like, because Allie, she really did love Allie, but like, to see your first love, crush, whatever, getting arrested, I mean, that's not that easy to witness. But anyway, so we'll probably come back to that arrest. And Detective Tanner, who the PLLAS cast, wow, that is hard to say. I give props to Sinead De Vries to be able to say that every week. Oh my god, it's a tongue twister. They call her Detective Badpum, which I absolutely love. So I actually started calling her that, and my parents were like, who? And I'm like, Tanner. And so yeah, it's fun to say. But she did really well. I loved it how she said how she said, Allison DeLantis, you're arrested. You're under arrest for the murder of Mona Vanderwall. Like, it's like, you've finally been caught. We finally got you. we finally bringing you in. It's like, Tana's like, it's almost as if Tana knew Allie, but Allie had something to do with it, but she needed proof. And Jason, going to one of my other things on my list, what the crap, Jason? You totally ratted out your sister, basically. You were, like, they showed Mona's video. We see Mona coming, collapsing down the stairs, and the black blondie, I'm going to call her Blondie, coming down and dragging Mona, slamming Mona's head into the wall, and there's no blood, which I find very weird. Very, very weird. Sorry if I'm talking fast. It's natural for me. But, we see Mona going, yeah, like yelling, screaming, grunting, like trying to get away, and we see the blonde hair. I still don't believe that is Allie, because like Sinead De Vries had said this in the taking this one to the grave, and I completely agree with her. I'm totally on board with her, and I will repeat exactly what she said. Like, I will take this to my grave, and I will stand by this till the day I die. I completely agree with her when she says that Allie does not do dirty work. She's too much of a wimp. I mean, Sinead De Vries, she's one of the hosts on PLLAS. See, it's a tongue twister. PLLAS. I agree with Sinead. She's like, Allie, if she wants something done, she gets somebody else to do it. Easy as that. Well, at first I thought is like, maybe if Allie really did have a hand in Mona's murder, maybe she got one of the twins to do the murder for her. She's like, because I mean, during the Christmas episode, she gave those twins like a complete makeover, and so maybe she had one of the twins kill Mona, or like Cece did it. I don't know. I mean, there were so many other options, but everyone automatically says Allie. Done. It's like, dude, really? We don't have any evidence that it was Allie. Well, we kind of do, but nothing solid enough for me, except for the evidence that Emily, little badass Emily, was planting with Spencer. She goes ahead and steals Allie's brush, and then starts planting the hairs in parts of the house. Damn. It's fine. And Allie is, I think she's gonna be missing that brush. But anyway, Mona's hidden camera. They said Mona had more hidden cameras around the house. The liars need to find those cameras, because the one we saw, yes, it showed Mona getting attacked, but it didn't show exactly how she died. I think that's what a lot of fans want to know, is exactly, okay, how did Mona die? And in the promo for the next episode, we see a bloody knife. I'm assuming that Mona was killed by a knife. It's pretty obvious. Or, I don't know, what else would a bloody knife be used for? I don't know, murder? That's all I can think of, honestly. Okay, so, like, Jason, come on. She's your sister. Don't rat her out to the police. A little too late. She's in jail now. Okay, and so, yeah. Okay, Arya. She really pissed me off. Pardon my language, but she really pissed me off in this episode. One, she goes to Caleb. This part doesn't piss me off. She goes to Caleb and is like, I want you to help me hack into this college to find out if it's Allie or they just don't want me. I want to find out why. I thought he was going to teach her how to hack, because he's like, if you want to bait a fish, you have to give him a command or something like that. And she looks at him and is like, okay, teach me. So I thought he was going to teach her how to hack, but apparently not. So instead, she takes the computer, and we don't know where she was taking it, and then she is told to go pick up Mike. I don't know if they changed this, or if it was a fluke, a mistake, or it was a little clue. But when Arya on her phone called Mike, when it went off, we see A. Okay, so like say this is Mike's phone. We see A like this, but when the phone rings, you see the name. I swear it said Jake. I could have sworn it said Jake, not Arya. It said Jake. Speaking of phones, my phone just went off. I don't know if that's a clue or something weird like that. I don't know. It's probably just a mistake. I don't know. I just wanted to point that out. If anybody knows anything about that, please let me know. Well, my hologram's messed up. Okay. What else? Okay, Mike. Mike is back. Oh my gosh, y'all. I love Mike. He's really cute. I can't believe I just said that out loud. But he was really good at faking like he was okay. I mean, like, dude, your girlfriend's dead. and your sister's ex-friend was supposedly the killer. Dude, I would be bawling my eyes out. Oh my god. And Mike did such a great job until Arya walked away. And at first we hear somebody crying. I'm like, at first I thought it was Arya. I'm like, oh wait. Oh, my heart just broke. Oh my god, Mike, if you ever cry like that again, I am going to bawl. I was bawling when Mike cried. Oh, I felt so bad for him. I was like, oh, I love hearing or seeing guys cry because it's like, you have feelings. Oh my god. And, yeah, so my hologram effect is like so messed up. Anyway, just ignore it. Next is like, we'll save that one for last. Okay, Mona's mother has some nerve because she, like, right at the beginning, tension happens. She's like, Allie goes to Mona's funeral. She's like, Mrs. Vanderwall, I just want to pay my respects and let you know again I had nothing to do with. And then, bam, she gets a big slap across the face. Okay, Allie, you should have been expecting that. Okay, if you're going to go to Mona's funeral, you should have been expecting a slap from Mona's mom. I mean, come on. She thinks you had something to do with Mona's death. So I'm surprised she didn't see that coming. And she's like, you could tell Mrs. Van Wall was like terrified and like, oh my god. Oh, and okay, another thing. I thought this was so sweet. How Mrs. Van Wall was like, I think I know what I'm going to do. She's going to take all the books. She was going to like donate books and put a little note card in it and say it was a gift from Mona. I think that's so sweet. I was like, oh my god. I know that's like that's not important, but like I just thought that was so sweet of Mrs. Van der Waal to do that. Okay, so yeah, so off of Mrs. Van der Waal. Okay, okay, now like Arya with the orange whistle. That pissed me off. I'm sorry, that really did piss me off. Cause like if I'm reading an acceptance letter or a denial letter. If someone came up behind me, yes, I would be spooked. But I'm like, when she's trying to run away, she's like, don't do that. And she's like, what? She's like, I was like, you don't need to run away from me, okay? It's like you guys went to sleep and forgot who I am. And he's like, if you're not who we think you are, then you'll leave us alone. I'm like, what? I'm kind of confused by that. But then she's like, oh, you need to listen. And she like just grabbed her hand. She didn't like forcibly. She didn't go like this. She's like touched her hand and then suddenly blowing a whistle. I'm like, Arya, dude. If I was Arya, I'd be like, okay, Allie, you got 5 minutes to explain everything. 5 minutes. That's it. But no, she had to go ahead and blow the whistle. So Allie could have, see, I can't talk today. Maybe Allie was about to tell her the truth about Mona. We'll never know because Arya had to be a little dingbat and blow that whistle. And then, okay, let's go to Arya's attack by A. Okay, I don't know if I'm the only person who noticed this, but like when A has her pinned up against the wall and with that staple gun in her chest, oh my god, I'd be terrified. I mean, who wouldn't be? And I could have sworn A hesitated when she yelled Allie or Allison. And then instead of killing her, like she stapled her, and I get claustrophobic sometimes. So I would have just died. I'd be like, no, please. And then, but Arya could have easily gotten out of that if she controlled her breathing. I'm just pointing that out. I know that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But Arya could, if you had controlled your breathing and slowed it down, you would have been okay. Hang on. Oh, whatever. Sorry, my whole effect thing is messed up. I got a MacBook and it's really sucking right now. But anyway, I don't care. I mean, so now A has A has the computer, and I'm making another PLLAS reference. Sinead had said this. I'm using a lot of what Sinead has said. Okay, so A is probably sick and tired of these girls. Like, okay, I gotta go get this laptop. Oh shit, Arya's there. I gotta deal with her. A's probably tired of dealing with all these girls. Whenever he has to go get something, he's like, I gotta deal with you. Like, if I was A, I'd be like, you know what? I'll wait till they're not around. Because I don't want to have to. Because the more they run into A, the more they're probably gonna try and figure out who A is. Sorry, I'm just like messing with the hologram. But anyway, yeah. So, and then, okay, I don't know if I'm the only one who noticed this, but when Allie was in prison, like, she's, like, tossing and turning, and she can't sleep because she's scared. we hear whispers and footsteps. I don't know. I think that was like maybe some of the other inmates whispering, and maybe the security guards walking up and down the hall. It didn't sound like it. It sounded more like it was in her head. That's kind of weird. I don't know what that was about. Maybe Allie is mentally crazy or something. If it was from her head, or if it wasn't, I don't know. And then the fireworks. Oh, at first I literally thought, okay, maybe A's gonna give him. Maybe Allie. I was just like literally before that A formed in the sky. I'm like, oh, fireworks. Maybe they're used to celebrating that Allie's in jail, but no. Hold the phone, and they're all planning, okay, we can all go and enjoy our happy lives together. Not together, but like, we can all go our separate ways and go to college and live our own lives. Allie's in prison, everything's all happy, and bam, I was like, wait for it. And my mom's like, wait for what? Because I had gotten my mom to watch it and score. And she watched the PLLAS after show with me, and now she loves those girls too. So yay, I got my mom addicted to PLL. I call that a touchdown. Anyway, she was like, wait for what? I'm like, I told my mom, when you think A is down or Allie's in prison, you wait for it. And then that big A shot up into the sky, and mom's like, huh? And I'm like, it's A. And she's like, but I thought Allie was. I'm like, Mom, Allie's not A. So like this next week, I have like 1 week to get my mom all caught up on 4 seasons worth of PLL. That's gonna be tricky, but I think I can do it. Or I could just have her watch the PLLAS after show. But and then Ashley Mova from the PLLAS after show was like, oh, maybe it was just some fluke. Maybe the fireworks were like, and then everyone's just like yelling at her like, no, it was an A. And then everyone's like, well, Spencer's like, I don't believe this. I'm not gonna accept this. And I'm like, dude. Hello, that proves it. That proves that Allie's not A. Because Allie cannot set off fireworks in jail. Well, I'm pretty sure she would find a way, but I don't think she would. Because right now, she needs to try and get on the liar's good side right now. Because I think the main liars, the 4 liars, are the only way to get to Allie's freedom. If they could legitimately... I honestly think that because Allie needs to get out of there, okay? Because she's not going to survive in prison. Let's just say that right now. Sorry, I'm reading a text off my phone. But anyway, it's like, okay. And also, side note, completely off topic. Back to the 100th episode of PLO. We still don't know who that A was that was in the apartment where they're like, welcome home. We don't know who that A is, okay? And if that's the same A that was from this recent episode, then Allie's not A, because Allie was at the house when it exploded, okay? And she got the text here. I mean, like, I know Allie has people working for her, but I mean, I refuse to believe that Allie's A, okay? I don't care what you all think. I refuse to believe it. I don't care how guilty she is, okay? Because every time we say, okay, Allie's A, everybody's on board, Allie's A, the writers are going to flip it on our heads and make it into something completely different. But, so, I'm keeping my guard up. So, Allie's not A. And, Paley. Almost forgot about them. Paige leaves Rosewood. I am sorry, Paley fans, but I do not like Paige. I do not. I'm, like, done with her. I'm, like, so done with her. I don't know why. I just don't like her. She's a hopeless romantic. She's always attached to Emily. She's like, oh, Emily, I love you so much. Girl, move on, okay? I'm still mad at her, and I know this was, like, a whole season ago, but I'm still mad at her for ratting Allie out to the cops, okay? I'm going to hold that over her head. That's, like, the main thing I don't like about her. She went behind Emily's back. I mean, if you lose my trust me, you're going to be... Let me try that again. If you lose my trust, you'll be working long and hard to earn it back. I'm surprised how quickly Emily gave her trust back to Paige. I mean, come on. You asked her not to rat Allie out to the police, and if you cut off communication with Allie. Emily kept her part of the deal. Paige, what about you, okay? And I know Paige has always been there for Emily, and Allie hasn't really been there, but I mean, come on. Paige and Emily, it's just like, and whenever Paige and Emily were broken up, it's like Paige is trying to win Emily back. I'm like, girl, get a life, okay? There are other gay people in Rosewood. That sounded completely wrong. I'm sorry, but like, come on. If Emily breaks up with you, go find somebody else. Emily's dated Maya, Samara, Paige. I wish I could count Allie, but I can't. But like Ben, I think Emily's definitely had the most boyfriends/girlfriends out of all the other liars, not counting Allie. But I mean, come on. But Paige is gone. But there are a whole bunch of negatives that I love about Paige leaving, but there are a bunch of positives. A few positives. It's the end of Paley. I'm not bagging on Paley. I like Paley. I'm happy that Paige makes Emily happy. I love that Emily's happy. But I mean, come on. That shocked a lot of people that Paige actually left when they're at the airport and Emily's like, Allie's been arrested. She's in bars. It's all over. You don't need to go now. It's safe. And she's like, I don't want to go. I'm not just going because of my parents. I want to go because of myself or something like that. But Paige was able to get out of the game, out of A's reach. Paige is out of Rosewood, so she's safe. She can live her life and not live in fear anymore. So that's a big positive. Paige isn't a target anymore because she's all the way in California. So a negative is that like, who's Emily? Now Emily's the only one who doesn't have a girlfriend anymore. But I don't know. Well, maybe they'll try the long distance relationship, but that never works. I just don't believe it. But so yeah, that's really like everything I have on my list. But like, so quick review list. Allie has been arrested. Mona's mom is PO'd at Allie. The fireworks from A message, like pointing out that Allie might not be A. A attacking Arya and the hidden tapes. So like a lot happened, and I'm so excited for next week's episode. I'm like, so I'm sorry my whole hologram thing like messed up halfway through, but so yeah. Oh, and one more thing. Another thing that I was mad at Arya about. She lied to Emily's face. Emily's like, are you sure it was Allie who attacked you? And she's like, who else could it be? And Emily's like, that's not what I asked. And then Arya's like, yes, I'm positive. Girl, that is a big fat lie. Okay, you were saying Allie lies. That's a big lie. Like that's like Allie level lie. Okay, if you had told Emily the truth, like, oh, I didn't see her face. I don't know if it was Allie or not. That could have helped Allie a lot. But no, you wanted to lie to Emily and say, yes, it was Allie, just so you can get Allie, another reason to get Allie in jail. Hello? Okay? My God. Oh, and Mrs. Grenwald. Gosh, there's so much. Mrs. Grenwald is back predicting where Mona is, and the little dog, little Bochi, I think his name was Bochi. I don't know. It's a cute name. But like saying Mona's having a hard time passing. She excuse me. She's in the darkness, cold, with insects and dirt. So Mona's buried somewhere, y'all. I doubt she's buried in Allie's backyard, because that's like an obvious place to bury it. Because let's see, Allie was buried in her backyard. Mrs. De Laurentiis was buried in her backyard. Bethany Young was buried in her backyard. So many people have been buried in her backyard. I doubt that Mona's going to be there. But, I mean, come on. Really. So, yeah, that's really all that happened. I'm like, I think Mrs. Grenwald is going to actually it's going to come back again. Because, I mean, I think she can be a great asset to the girls. But leave comments on this video and whatnot. Check out the PLLAS after show. The PLLAS, aka Pretty Little Liars after show. They're a great group of girls. Sinead De Vries, you can follow her at Sinead De Vries, which is her entire name. Ashley Mova, you can follow her on Twitter at Ashley Mova. Meghan Lamontagne at Meg Lamontagne. And then Stephanie Gray, which hers is at Stephanie L. Gray. They're a great group of girls. They make me laugh. They're fun to watch. they respond to Twitter. So if you tweet them, they will respond. They respond to my tweets a lot, and I love it. Like I love going on Twitter and seeing that Meghan Lamontagne like favored one of my tweets or like responded to one of my tweets, or like Stephanie responded. I love seeing that. So they will respond to you because they love Pretty Little Liars, and so yeah, go check them out. So watch them right after then if you live on like the East Coast, they come on 3 hours later because they do live in Burbank, California, and so that's 3 hours 3 hours before us. So the show does not air in California when it airs here. So yeah, go check out the Pretty Little Liars after show. I love watching it. I don't even know how I found out about it, but I mean, I'm glad I did. They're great. I love them to death, and a lot of people do. They're fun. They really talk in depth more than what I'm talking in depth. They go into depth about the episode. They break it down. They answer questions. They give shout outs. So it's really fun to watch. And all these other Pretty Little Liars fans come on, and we all chat before they go live. So yeah. So thank you for watching. You can follow me at PLL lowercase x Slavatic. Leave comments on this video. Like, tell me what you thought about the episode. Send me requests on ideas for videos, shout outs, anything you want, questions. I'm seriously running out of ideas for my YouTube channel. And don't forget to go and subscribe to the streamtv.net, I think it's called, because that's where the Pretty Little Liars after show is. If you have not watched the Pretty Little Liars after show, I feel so sorry for you, because it really is fun to watch. I told you guys I'm going to be mentioning them a lot. And so, yeah, I gotta hop off. So, go and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to the streamtv.net live thing. I don't know. Go follow those girls on Twitter. Talk to them. See what their theories are. It's so much fun. So, yeah. Don't forget to leave comments, like this video. Anything. Just don't do anything rude. So yeah, and I'll put my Twitter, Sinead De Vries, Ashley Mova, Stephanie Gray, and Meghan Lamontagne. I'll put all of their Twitter names down in the description below. Below right here. Yeah. Anyway, you get the point. I'll put their Twitter names in the description. I'll put the PLLAS channel down in the description so you can go check them out. I guarantee I guarantee you'll like them if you like Pretty Little Liars. And there's a lot of other ones like The Strain. I love The Strain. The Vampire Diaries. Yeah. So I'm getting off topic. So I'll catch you guys later. And thank you for watching. So yeah, I order you to go and check them out. And check out my Twitter, too. Mine's not that great. Bye.